Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in. It's a Monday Night Primetime showdown. It's the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Detroit Lions. The punter Jack Fox to get this one started. And Monday Night Primetime is underway. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Running left with Bigsby. I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing him a loss. First play of the game.
His goal's pretty clear, Kate. Crash forward and then crash inside. Set that edge, but if you could come inside and bury that runner before it gets started, all the better.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Williams will look to throw. Forced out to his right. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So now it's gonna be 3rd and long. Now Williams. That's Pickens with a catch outright. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's good for a Buccaneer first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Now we give left side to Bigsby. And he's going to pay off this first down run with a nice pickup of 9. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Again, it's Bigsby. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. Just a single yard, but that's going to be enough to move the chains.
Hey, I know the temptation is there. If I'm thinking it in the booth, I know that play caller is too. That could have been a chance to be aggressive. Not the case. Go get the first down like they did, and a new set of downs to work with.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Here's Williams. Rolling left, buying some time. He's keeping it. And he nearly gets him another first down as they force him out just shy of the marker.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives a defense and a defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right, they win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Shotgun give now to Bigsby. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs. Working quickly here. Williams on first down. Buying some time right. And they will score. It's a Tampa touchdown. The Buccaneers finish up an excellent opening series. George Pickens the touchdown. Prater able to tack on the extra point. And the Buccaneers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Bucs get lined up, and they will kick this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Throwing right away here, Goff. That's McLaurin with a catch out left. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. To the air on first down. Here's Goff. He gets it right back to McLaurin. And he's going to set them up with a first down on a huge gain. Out of the shotgun, Goff. Has him on the quick hitter. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that'll be first down, Detroit.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
All right, I'll set up now. First and 10. From the red zone now. That's much too high and out of the end zone. Incomplete.
That is somebody it's tough to truly overthrow, but it can happen. And I know what he was thinking, Kate. I'm going to put this in the spot where only my guy gets it. The problem was that spot was even too high for him.
To throw again here, second and 10. It's Goff. It's inside the 10. He brings it in. And this is down all the way to the 3. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a first and goal. Gibbs. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
Hey, I get it on first and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Gibbs again. And he will not be denied a second time. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions finish off their opening drive. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. Beats Texas on the extra point. And the Lions respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he's going to elect not to bring this one out, so no run back this time. We'll pick things up from the 35. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. First and 10. Going with Bigsby here. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10. They send the tight end in motion. Off the play fake, Williams. Flushed out of the pocket. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Third down, here's Williams. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. He's got it inside the 10. That's a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers break the tie here in the first. Prater adds the PAT. And the Buccaneers take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. The Bucs get lined up, and they will kick this away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. From the gun, Goff. That's caught. Here comes Jahmyr Gibbs. And this gets close to the red zone. He is inside the 25. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. To the line we go. They're set. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap here to Goff. Short pass brought in. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. They'll have 1st and goal to go now after they gain 18 on the previous play. Working inside the red zone. Caught just shy of the goal line. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. And that's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. It's a 14-7 game. We're back to Ford Field right after this. We're all set to bring you the second quarter. Lions well within striking distance. Gibbs. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Lions can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. Point after up and good.
Oh, shit.
And the
All
Lions
right.
tie things up at 14.
Why are they going punch for punch, blow for blow? Okay.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone, so we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Handoff here for Bigsby. Well, this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play sat down behind the line.
These edge defenders in the league today, Kate, they've got so much on their list to do. A huge to-do list. They got to get to the passer, they got to set an edge, and they got to stop that run game, not just on the end of the line, but in that case, right in the middle of the field.
Second and 12 behind the sticks. Hauled in left side. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Working from the gun, Williams. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Hit arrived as the ball did to break things up. And that brings up 4th and short.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
The only move this offense is making is toward the line, Bronk. They're going for it, 4th and 3. They will go for it, Williams. Toward the sideline, and he's got Pickens. Pickup of a few as he heads out of bounds. And that was the biggest 3-yard gain you're going to see because instead of a turnover on downs, Brock, it gets them a first. To the air yet again, Williams. On the move, headed right. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So 2nd down coming up.
Boy, offenses that connect in this intermediate zone are so effective. Getting to completion in that area, and not just sparks your offense, but it just turns that aggressive meter way up. They just couldn't quite find the connection.
Williams throwing again here on second down.
Fuck,
Someone
dude.
stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Lions are going to have it after his
Damn,
second
that was
interception
straight
of the
to this
season.
nigga.
Hey,
That's
listen,
my
when you're
fault,
throwing
y'all.
down the middle of the field, you have got to be crystal
Fuck.
clear in
Straight,
your vision.
straight to
There are
me.
so many defenders that can get into those zones. That might be a case of the QB there trying to do a little bit too much and certainly didn't see the defender who comes up with the big interception.
Here's Goff on 1st and 10. Brought in right side by McLaurin. They'll get 18 yards there. And that gives the Lions the first. Now Goff. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Looking to throw, Goff. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. They're gonna throw again. Goff finds Gibbs out of the backfield. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. Offense up to the line fast. Fourth down, Goff throwing. Throw left side.
Good defense, baby. Good stop.
And he won't make the marker. They rally to him in time. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
You know, these fourth down plays are
That's how you
all
make
about
up for that
trust.
fucking pick.
You lean into what you do.
My bad, D. I
best.
let y'all down.
Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
They'll run this with Bigsby. And that's
Good
good
fucking
yardage
run,
there.
Bigsby.
Set it downs to boot.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
They're now set for 1st and 10. Go and play action. Williams. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he's taken down, but some quality yardage on that play. That brings us to the 2-minute warning in the Motor City. And it's the Buccaneers. With it, 1st and 10. Markers reset, ball at the 37. From the gun, it's a give to Bigsby. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. Buccaneers hustling to the line. They're in the hurry up. First down, and they go right back to him. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Williams from the gun. Tried to
Nigga,
connect,
what
but it
the
winds up
fuck?
incomplete. Tried getting that one to Brock Bowers.
Come on,
And things
bro.
look tougher now with
This
3rd and
shit's
long.
wide the fuck open. How we
It is
missed
such
that?
a weapon offensively when you've got a big tight end that can stretch the field vertically. Not a lot of
Fucking
DBs
sense.
have the size to cover him. They tried to get it to him in that spot where he could win it, but unfortunately, no connection to be made.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Chased out to his right. He's got it. It's complete
Good
to
fucking
Pickett.
catch,
And
baby.
they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
Well, bless his heart. Where some quarterbacks look off double coverage and check it down, this guy just attacks it head on. And why wouldn't he if he's capable of beating it for that kind of result?
Carry here for Bigsby. Escapes into Bigsby is hit and he fumbled that football. Going the other way, Lions have it. And they're going to take possession of the
Fuck,
football, but they're
dude.
going to do it deep on their own
What
side
the
of the field.
fuck?
This really should be the last place and the last down you expect to fumble on. There's still 2, 3, maybe
Gotta
more
play
to
ball,
work
y'all.
with. Just take care of the ball. Go down when you're hit and set up for 2nd down.
No! Bro, give me that, Madden.
He's hauled down. Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. From the 17. Right
The
side into the hands
fuck?
of Adams. And he's
Come
able to get
on,
across the
dog.
25 before stepping out. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, Goff. Into the hands of Gibbs. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. 2nd and 3 now. Throwing again. Here's Goff. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's got them quite the gain here, partner, as he finally is brought to a stop. All right, whistles. They've got a timeout. 7 seconds to go in this half. First down throw from Goff. Short pass brought in.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Jake Bates out for the Lions field goal try. Timeout taken by the defense. They're 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Only time left for one more snap, Rock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. This is going to be a 32-yarder from the left hash. Bates' kick is
Come
up
on, D.
and good. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. The Bucs get lined up, and they will kick this away. And we'll have to wait at least
All
a
right,
few
y'all.
moments
We
longer for an exciting...
gotta turn up.
start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap here to Goff. Headed out right. On the run right, throwing deep down the
Good
side.
pass.
He's got it inside
Good.
the 25.
Damn, good pass. I should have
And he is
switched. I ain't even
finally
look up
sent
there.
out of bounds, but not
Good
until he gets it
fucking
all the
pass.
way down to the red zone. Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. From the red zone now.
Step
This
up and
throw is
pick that
caught.
shit, man.
And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Goff to the air now. Screen here for Gibbs. And he will not get the first, but ooh, this is close. Looks like they're going to have about a yard at most to gain after he picked up 3. 3rd down.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Goff to throw here. It's 3rd and 2.
Damn.
Underneath, it's
Who was
Gibbs.
going to the running back?
And in for the Detroit touchdown. The Lions grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. His 3rd total score this game. That one right down the middle. And the Lions make it a 10-point ball game. Fox now to kick this one away. And it looks like he's going to opt not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 35.
Fucking fumble, bro.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Up the middle they go with Bigsby. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. You even ripped through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Now Williams. Completed over the middle. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that's good enough for a Tampa 1st down.
Kate, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
Out of the pistol, Williams. Heaves this one for the back of the end zone. And through the back of the end zone and out of bounds. That throw doesn't lead to 6. So that brings up 2nd down.
Quarterbacks, well, they're a lot like sharpshooters in the NBA. Sometimes they're just going to miss. You got to shake it off and keep on firing.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here. Again, it's Williams. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. To the air yet again, Williams. Complete to his back, Tank Bigsby. And they take him down right along the 30. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. A costly false start penalty as third down becomes much more difficult to convert as they back it up 5. So after the false start penalty, they're left with 3rd and 8. Sticking in the air, it's Williams. That sails over his target, incomplete, and now it's 4th down.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll bring it back to within a score. The lead's 7.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that.
All right, dude, we got to come up with something.
And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. From the gun, Goff. He throws a bullet to the center of the...
Jesus
That's
Christ.
grabbed inside the 30. There it is. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions take a 13-point lead. Bates tacks on the extra point. And the Lions double their lead to 14. Fox now to kick this one away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. A give up the gut to Bigsby. And he's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, well, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on a broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
First down, Williams to throw. Hits him on the out route. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
There's no route on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
2nd and 3 now. Williams from the gun.
What the
There's a
fuck?
man there. It's intercepted. There he goes.
Why he
right
stopped running his
sideline.
route?
And forget
Jesus
the interception.
Christ.
He makes this a pick-6 touchdown.
Why would he stop running his route?
And there and Kate, right there, that's some of the danger of playing with desperation. You
Hey, why
can't
stop?
get every point back with one play, and that quarterback, well, he just learned a valuable lesson. Not only can he get not every point back, you just gave up 6 of your own.
That one splits the uprights.
This shit,
And the
bro.
Lions
Fuck.
stretch their lead to 21.
Didn't think this nigga was gonna stop running his route.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick-6 as it's sent away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. After the pick, here's Williams. He's going deep this time. Oh,
Jesus
no, they
Christ.
get it again. Brian Branch has it.
Okay.
And the Lions get it
This
back
shit,
on his
Ronnie.
6th interception of the season. Well, I gotta imagine,
Taylor,
partner,
we
there are
couldn't
a
lead
lot
him.
of folks shaking their
We
heads and
couldn't
seeing
bomb
that.
him
He has
there.
battled interceptions all season, and here, well, he's now been picked off on back-to-back drives.
Yeah, shaking their heads because on this drive and throughout the season, the adjustments just haven't been there. The picks just keep coming week after week after week, and this time, back-to-back series.
Has him on the quick hitter. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that'll be first down, Detroit. Throwing is Goff. Connects with Adams again. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. He picks up 15 on the play. And that gives the Lions the first.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Here's Goff on 1st and 10. Throwing the out route complete. And he works this to the 38 before going down. Working quickly here. Throwing again, it's Goff. They connect down the sideline. All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. It's their football, and with
Third.
that type of lead we've
Fumble
got on the
before half.
scoreboard,
We
this
weren't
game
able to
pretty
shake
close to
back in that
over.
fucking third quarter. I mean, third quarter. All right.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Come on, D. You gotta fight.
They're going to throw again. Goff. That one connects.
Mm-hmm.
Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions keep adding to that fourth quarter lead. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown. Great offer. Opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. And he sure did.
Fox now to kick this one away. He'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. Bucs to the line. 1st and 10. It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. They send him left out of the slot. This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. And they'll still have some work to do now on 3rd down as he only manages to get back to the line of scrimmage. Working from the gun, Williams. He's got it, complete to Pickens. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down. Here's Williams again. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. He'll throw it yet again. He beams one deep right side. He's got it deep downfield. And he works this to the 38 before going down. Offense up to the line fast. First down, Williams. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Offense in the hurry up here. Another try following the sack. This is caught. That's Bowers working downfield. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. Now it's Bigsby. And he's taken to the ground after a nice push downfield. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Working inside the red zone. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Buys time, rolling right. And they will score. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers putting up points in a game decided. George Pickens the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Prater able to tack on the extra point. And the Buccaneers cut the lead by a quarter. Down now to 21. Well, don't look up at the clock, everybody. That is certainly not their friend as they get set to try an onside kick. And no luck, the Lions there to recover. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock.
Yeah, it's called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point in the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it. Even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week. Got to find a way to flush this because it's just not been their kind of game. Hey, Kay, you know this from covering the Seahawks, calling their preseason game. When Pete Carroll was there, if he said it once, he said it 100 times. Stay on top, stay on top, stay on top. You'll give up a short little out route like that, but just stay on top of the deep threat.
Finds him over the middle. And he's tackled with a first down yardage. We've reached the 2-minute warning in Detroit. Lions nearing their 6th win this season. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Shotgun snap here to Goff. And he'll go down. The Bucs brought pressure and got him. Clock working against him here as they hurry to that line. Oh, Bronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Bails out of the pocket quick.
Come on,
Finds
get
a
that,
seam
Morrison.
down the middle. And he's taken down at the
Take
30.
that from him.
The Buccaneers add another DB. 3rd down coming up. From the gun, Goff. Short pass brought in. And he's going to go out of bounds just short of that red zone. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. They're going to pass it here.
Come
Connects.
on,
This is too
Morrison.
small.
Kick
And he's
that, jump that
tackled for a
shit.
short gain.
Keep throwing it to you.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Again, Goff. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. And he's out of bounds right around the 10. That's enough to make this 1st and goal. Throwing again. Here's Goff. This one's caught.
We don't
And he's
cover
out of
that.
bounds at the 3.
We knew he
Nearly
was
got
gonna
to
go
the
to
end
that.
zone there.
Translatable skills. That's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
Out of the shotgun, Goff. And he'll go down. The Bucs brought pressure and got him. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Offense going with a 4-receiver set, 3rd and long. Goff setting to throw.
Good
And in
drive.
for the Detroit touchdown. The
Shit.
Lions put up even more points in a win. Devontae Adams, the touchdown. Point after up and good from Bates. And the Lions grow their lead yet again. Fox now to kick this one away. And that one hit the landing zone first and then into the end zone. So it's going to be a touchback out to the 20. Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Williams from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Williams throwing again here on 2nd down. Has him on the quick hitter. And he picks up a nice chunk before the stop is made. Working quickly here. Williams to throw on 1st. Trying to push it deep downfield. That one's caught at the 10-yard line. And they're going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers making the scoreboard look a touch better. That one right down the middle. And the Buccaneers cut the lead by a quarter, down now to 21. The Bucs get lined up, and they will kick this away. And he'll decide to pass on the return here and take the touchback instead. Tampa spends its second timeout now. And they'll have just one left to burn now. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Goff to the air now. Brought in right side by McLaurin. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
On 1st down, it's Goff. Running down the left side. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that'll be 1st down, Detroit. Now Goff. He sends this one to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Deonte Banks. And the Buccaneers will take over as this gets brought out to the 20-yard line. Bucs to the line. 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Williams. Walker hauls it in. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line. So in Motor City, it's a home win for the Lions. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb.